Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. Really powerful message yesterday about a post on social media or something you see on the internet that gives you a big sign of what's going on. Something that hits you in the feels. And I want to really thank everyone for all the emails and all the comments and all the power the universe showed to you. You know, really blew my mind how the universe was showing this as real and, you know, so powerful. So I'm going to share one with you. And I absolutely love this because our soul sister sent me this. It was a comment she left on the channel and I screenshot it. So this is from our soul sister, Maddie, and she said, I saw an Instagram post today at 11:11, and obviously 11:11 is the big number from the universe that it's speaking to you, and it's giving you a sign. And the Instagram post said, God says, this is coming from the Creator. You've cried so many times in private, but now I am about to bless you in public. Receive it. How amazing is that? So the Creator is saying to you, I've seen you crying. I know you've struggled on this journey. I know this journey has kicked your butt. But do you know what? I'm going to bless you. And I'm going to bless you in public so everyone can see. So this is about magic flowing in. Also, yesterday I shared for members something that came through intuitively when I was doing yesterday's reading about grabbing a book, any book whatsoever, okay? And so this is the Goddess Power Tarot book or Oracle book here that we're going to use these cards today. So grab a book, any book. It can be a book about absolutely anything. And ask the universe to give you a message. Open the book and point at a place in it. Okay? And that place will give you a word or it will give you a sentence that will be an answer for you. And this really works. And I did this yesterday for members and I had so many amazing comments. One of our soul sisters said, I did it a few times and I kept getting a blank page or a blank area of the page. And that's the universe saying it's time to start again. It's a fresh slate. It's a clean slate. And one of our soul sisters shared this and it's so beautiful. I saved it. Really powerful. Let me find this one. This is our soul sister El Pleader. Big shout out to her. And she said, I closed my eyes and asked a question. What do you want to let me know currently directly to my twin? What do you want to say to me telepathically? And I used my intuition to drag my finger to any page and I stopped and opened my eyes and guess what the sentence was? I'm truly sorry. So she received a message directly from her twin by doing this. So do this today. You know, grab a book, any book. You can pick a book for your journey, a book for your twin, a book for an angel message, anything you want to receive. And then she went on to say, I really felt it answered my question, Liz. And guess what? I'm asking again the same question to my twin and I chose the same book again. I dragged my finger and flipped several pages while closing my eyes and it came out again. Okay, it stopped, I burst into tears and the message was, why are you questioning how I feel about you? And I feel spooked and I felt a bit embarrassed. And that's because the universe is saying to you, why doubt? You know this is real. Okay, so powerful. She's put again here, it really works. I chose a book and closed my eyes and put my finger on any page and I point to the word believing. So we have to believe. We have to trust, we have to know in ourselves that this is real, no matter what. And this is a journey of forgiveness. And I know your twin has hurt you. I know it's annoying and frustrating and hard to understand when they're not seeming to do anything about it. But that's about learning to surrender and not to put demands on an unconditional love. So the cards we're going to use today, we're going to use this beautiful Goddess Oracle. I'm going to use these. This is Goddess Power Oracle. I'm going to use these to get a divine feminine message. Okay. And I'm going to point, okay, with this book. I'm also going to bring in the Realms Mercury edition too. I loved using these yesterday. They're by Reina OG Tarot. I'm going to enjoy using them today, but this was the powerful deck that said to you, you're going to receive some form of internet communication, a post or something on social media that gives you a clue to what's going on. And I feel that energy is still around today. So the universe is going to bless you. Another one of our soul sisters emailed me and she sent us a picture of the numbers 222. Saying, I've seen this, and it's the universe saying, I'm going to bless you. And that's really the message coming in. You know, the universe has seen you, the angels, the creator, God, has seen you crying in private. And now it's time for your blessing to come to you in public. So things are going to happen and move forward. We're also going to use the Divine Feminine Illumination deck by our soul sister, Sandra Cole. And Sandra has a channel called World Illuminator 11. And if you go to my featured channels, you'll find her there. I really do recommend giving her a like, subscribing, checking out her videos. And if anyone is in need of a reading, and obviously, you know, I'm taking a little break from readings right now, and I always recommend George, my Divine Masculine Blue Eyes Tarot. We're going to bring in his deck too, the Divine Masculine Messages to Divine Feminine. So if you want a reading right now, you know, if you need some extra guidance, I can fully recommend George, Blue Eyes Tarot, and Sandra from World Illuminator 11. Okay, we've done readings for each other. She's amazing. Her energy is very much like me. She speaks to angels, she channels, she uses the same kind of cards. Her channel is fabulous. And I really recommend checking her out, especially if you want a personal reading. So big shout out to Sandra. You know, she's our soul sister and one of my good friends. And we're going to bring in the Messages Through Music Intuitive Oracle for Twin Flames to check in on each area of the journey, because I didn't do that yesterday. So let's do this then. So first of all, we're going to grab a word, okay? So I'm going to use the Goddess card. So thank you, angels. What word or sentence does the Divine Feminine need to know? So I've got the page. Where do we need to go? Here we go. Your alignment task, okay? It says ask in my mind, which is the saying ask for what you want. So it says your alignment task is to stay present. Very powerful. In fact, it says alignment message, okay? So I'm going to read you what it says, because this is your message today, and that really resonates with the Divine Feminine. Your alignment task, so your homework today, or your soul work, is to stay present. That means to let go of the past, to not go over it in your mind and wish it was different or try and change anything. Just accept it and be in the now. And not to stress over the future, worrying about it. When's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Okay, thinking you're going a bit crazy. So be in the now. So your task today, Divine Feminine, is to align with your true self by staying in the now. It says release judgment and see the treasure of what lies in front of you. And that's so true. Be grateful for what you've got now, the treasure of this journey. Being thankful for all the blessings in your life and releasing judgment the way you think it should be. You know, my twin flame should have done this or could have done that. Trust that they are working things out themselves. And he says you may discover something painful is actually a beautiful gift. And that's so true, because on this journey, we grow through the suffering, through the pain. It makes us stronger. And it gives us all the skills and the tools and the wisdom and the knowledge to help others too. And that's why you've come. That's why you're here, because you're not just a twin flame. You are a light worker. You have a mission to help and heal the world. So it's part of your mission to grow this way. Indeed, it could be exactly what you need to release the old pattern that no longer serves you. And I feel that's the message there. There is more, but I feel that's the message. To let go of what no longer serves you. And that's judgment, fear, needing to forgive, releasing all of that doubt. You know, doing things that are healthier for you, like gratitude on a daily basis, meditation, breath work, going for a walk, letting go. And you know, this is something I'm still learning even in union, because me and George spoke about this last night actually, because I'm a bit of a control freak. And as a Divine Feminine, we control things. We like to control things. That's why it's so hard when we get blocked by our twin, because we lose that control. And we feel like everything's out of control. It's like a train with no driver. Okay, it's got no direction. It's going faster and faster and you want to get off and you're like, what's going on? Or a roller coaster when you're not letting go. So we've decided to actually spend a few days next weekend in Blackpool, which is close to where we live, because they've got like on the beach there, they've got a pleasure beach with rides. So I'm going to ride some roller coasters to try and let go. Because, you know, I can try and control everything, turn the oven off at this time, I'll wash the dishes. And George is like, just let me do things. Just don't try and control. So I'm still, even in union, trying to release that. And I know so many of you will resonate with that within your career and your work life, because you'll be having deadlines and you're controlling what you're doing and you have schedules and all these things and everything has to be in its place. So as a divine feminine, we can be quite controlling. We try and control our twin. So even though I let go of all of those things to come into union, there are still things I'm trying to control in union. Okay, like the way things should be in the house and learning to let go. So we have to step out of our comfort zone and not worry about the future. So I'm going to ride some coasters at next weekend. So this is a big sign to you to let go and ride that roller coaster. Okay, that means you're on it for the ride. You can't get off. You've just got to ride it, as Ronan Keating said. So that's your message. Let's bring a message in for the divine masculine. Okay, and this is what they're guiding me to do. So even regardless of the cards at the moment. So I'm going to bring in, this is the guidebook for the Star Tarot. And you guys know me, usually I just throw the book away. Well, not throw it away, but put it in the bookshelf and shelve it. But they're guiding me to use this today for the masculine. So what do we need to know for the masculine today, please, angels? So I've got a page. Now I need a place. Here we go. Wow, well, I actually put my finger on the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is the frustration. So clearly the masculines are feeling frustrated today. They're feeling a bit angry at themselves and they know they have to let go, to release. So they may be bored in their day. You know, they may be at work looking at the clock, trying to, get out of work. They may be in their karmic situation trying to get out of it. So I feel they're trying to get out of whatever they're in. They need to have quiet time today. It's like they're itching for something new. So if you're itching today, everything is a manifestation of what we're going through physically and emotionally. So if you're feeling this, if you're itching in any way, okay, if you suddenly start itching, even if you're not itching now, say if your neck starts itching, or your hands, or your arms, or your legs, it's because the masculines are itching for change. And the message says, this is Neptune in Cancer. Now this is very powerful. I'm just going to read the little bit under the card. And this is a beautiful deck by Cathy McCelland. And the Goddess Power Oracle is by Colette Baron-Reid. And it says, the astrological is Neptune in Cancer. And this is 20 to 30 degrees in Cancer. Now, what I'm feeling is, we're in Cancer energy. There's no coincidences in this universe. So right now, in Cancer energy, and we're literally like 20 to 30 degrees in because we've just moved into Cancer energy. This is saying to you, the masculines are feeling this energy of boredom and frustration and this need to change. So this is what they're moving on. They're moving into their emotions, through logic in the mind, into their heart, into love. It says, wisdom and spirit, lunar cycle, last quarter moon, reflection and meditation. So this is about release, the last quarter. And what I'm feeling with this is the last quarter now. In other words, you're nearly there. You're nearly at the finish line. It's like you're 3/4 of the way there to union, to your mission, to your truth. And this is the time now where the masculines are reflecting on things. They're meditating, they're going within. Very powerful. So what we're going to do, I've also got this beautiful 50 days of faith, hope and courage in changing times. And I'm using this for members. So let's get a message for the journey then. Okay, what do we need to know? And I'm going to point. We've got, but did you know it can save your life? That's the message for the journey. But did you know it can save your life? And that's so true, because on this journey, it saves our life. We grow, we evolve, we change. And the masculine will have their life saved when they release. It's like that you're throwing them a life jacket or one of them rubber rings, a life ring to move forward. So this is saying, but do you know this journey can save your life, and the universe is about to bless you in public and give you what you truly deserve. Very powerful. So try that exercise today. Grab a book. It could be a fictional book, anything, and point somewhere in there with your eyes closed, and it will give you a message. They're giving me fear that helps you to release fear. Very powerful. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, a lot of fear being released, and it will help you that way. So we're going to do the cards, and then we're going to talk about everything. So let's get a message for the connection today. Let's get a message for the connection today, the journey. There we go. A few come out. Message for the divine feminine and a message for the divine masculine. What do we need to know? Wow, a few come out. I'm taking them because everything happens for a reason. Let's get a message from the masculine for you with George's cards. So what do we need to know, please? What do the masculines want to express to the divine feminine today? There we go, and one at the back. We're going to do a message for the journey. There we go. A message for the divine feminines and a message for the divine masculines. And then we're going to use the goddess cards for the divine feminines. What do we need to know? I already feel you've received your message. What we're going to do is make it a bit more in depth. So what do we need to know for the divine feminines? Okay. Yeah, too many cards. It's a brand new deck. So let me just give it a little bit of a shuffle. Okay. Let me just change it around a little bit here, okay? Just asking the angels to bless this deck, that's better, okay? So there's the message for the feminine. Let's get a message for the journey and a message for the divine masculine, please, angels. There it is. And then we're going to do the shuffling after for each area of the journey. So I'm going to leave them here so I don't forget. So for the journey right now, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. Very powerful. So remember, don't take it personally. And I speak about this constantly. But when you grasp this, it changes your life on this journey because you realise that it's nothing you're doing wrong. In fact, you're doing everything right because if they are ignoring you, they're processing. They're working out what to say. So he's saying to you, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working things out. I hope you don't hate me. So I feel this is the masculine saying here, I hope you don't hate me because I'm not intentionally ignoring you. And the divine feminine is thinking, I hope you don't hate me. Why have you walked away? Why aren't you replying? Why aren't you communicating? I hope you don't hate me. So this is about releasing the fear. We've got soon. So it's all happening soon. And for this message to come through, it's very powerful. So soon, they're not going to ignore you. Soon, they're going to respond to you. They're going to communicate. Soon you will move into union or reunion or whatever is on your mind. So this is a big sign that whatever you're wanting is coming soon. Divine timing. Wow, thank you, angel. I've got angel bumps. For the connection, for the journey, it's coming soon, but it's in divine timing. So you must trust in this. And this is why, you know, I pointed to the star in the Star Tarot. We got that quarter moon, or it's saying you're quarter of the way there. No, 3/4 of the way. Even if you think that, thank you. So if you're thinking, I'm only a quarter of the way there, Liz, they're saying to you, there's only a quarter left. You're 3/4 of the way. So it's like there's a quarter left in Cancer energy now. So the message says, the more you understand that the universe and the angels see the bigger picture and know what is for your highest good, the more you can let go of expectation and wanting things now and trust in divine timing. So we must let go of the control. And as I said, I'm learning that too, even in union. So let go and understand there's always a bigger picture, there's always a reason, and you are safe. So use the affirmation today. I am letting go and trusting in divine timing. And letting go doesn't mean you move on. It means you focus on you. And I know it's frustrating when I'm replying to your comments and you say, this is going on, that's going on. And I say, focus on you. And you probably think, well, it's easier said than done. But all you have to do is do what the angels say. Come back into the now. That's where your power is. And we've got prayer. And this says, wow, radical acceptance. Radical acceptance. So you have to radically accept this journey. You have to radically accept the now and release the past, forgive it, bless it, and move forward into the future, being in the now. So it's all about acceptance. And the masculines are radically accepting who they are. They are radically accepting you. They are radically accepting that they need to change their life and bring in the change they are guided to make. So there's a new beginning coming in soon. Very powerful message indeed there. For the feminine then, we've got having dreams of you. So if you're dreaming of your twin, it's a reminder it's coming soon. Okay, this is what the angels are saying. Even if you can't remember the specific dream, but you know you've dreamt about them, it's coming soon. So you're being shown in dreams that it's all happening. And we've got unconditional love. Thank you, angels. I've got bumps there, angel bumps, because that means like goose pimple feelings. That wow, that, oh, I have those all day, every day. When I read your comments, when you send me emails, things that happen to me in my day-to-day life, because it's all about understanding and believing and faith. And unconditional love is the truth. You can't put conditions on an unconditional love. So you have to trust in divine timing. So this is what the dreams are showing to you. And your dreams are all in divine timing. And your dreams are about unconditional love, where you love each other anyway, no matter what. Even with the flaws we have, the imperfections we have, because nobody's perfect. And the message says, by remembering who you are, integrating your ego, and strengthening your bond with God, the Creator, go back to your original state of being, which is unconditional love. So when you're connecting with angels, when you're tapping in with Source, when you're connecting with the universe and talking to your guides, you go back to your truth. You go back in a way to your roots and why you've come, and you realize it's all about love. And that's why Jesus walks with us on this journey, to help us embody the power of unconditional love. So you can use the message today. I am a being of unconditional love, because you are, and that's what you're being reminded of. And we've also got Epona. This is wise leadership. So you are a wise leader, divine feminine, and you gain the wisdom and knowledge through the experiences you have that helps you to lead and guide others, to help others. You may be giving advice and wisdom to people here on the channel that a year ago you weren't able to, because you hadn't learned what you needed to learn. If you guys go back and watch my older videos, the guidance is there. But there's not the confidence of stepping into my power as a divine feminine. And it's always the way. You'll feel stronger now than you did a month ago or 6 months ago. Or if you're new to the channel today, welcome. In a month's time, you're going to feel like a brand new person, because the angels give you the strength you need, and you are a wise leader. For the masculines then, a lot coming out here. Look at this. I should have listened to you. And there it is again, shoulda, woulda, coulda. The masculines kind of blaming themselves for things. I should have listened to you. You were right. I'm not used to the love you give to me. And that's what they're admitting to you. They're not intentionally ignoring you. They're just not used to the love you give to them. They're not used to that. And he's saying to you, I should have listened to you. You are the truth. I took you for granted, and I hate myself for that. So he's clearly dealing with a lot of fear today. About the way he's treated you, the things he's done, the way he's behaved. And he feels shame about that. And he's saying, I'm sorry I took you for granted. I didn't mean to. I didn't intentionally ignore you. I should have listened to you. And I'm sorry for what I've done. I want to see you. So this is saying to you, I'm sorry for the past. I'm sorry for what I've done. I want to see you. They want to see you in the physical world. That means they want to connect with you, whether that be online or in person. They want to see you. And this is why we got the Four of Cups coming up in that book, because that's this kind of needing to change, wanting to change. I know you can help me. And that's so true. Why? Because divine feminine, you are a wise leader. And you are their muse, their light, their inspiration, their guide. And they're saying, I know you can help me. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry. I have vulnerability and insecurities with you. This is why all these jumped out, because they've got a lot to say. It takes more than one card sometimes to express it. I have vulnerability and insecurities with you, because you are the light, the muse, the power. Don't ever change who you are. Wow. So honestly, I feel it. I feel all the emotion. I'm emotional then, because he's saying don't ever change. Don't ever change who you are. So if you're watching this thinking, I've had enough, and you start putting barriers up and feeling a bit hard towards your twin, he's saying, please don't ever change. I love you. I want to see you. You were my inspiration. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry I failed you. But I feel vulnerable because I've never felt or experienced the love that you give to me. Why? Because it's unconditional, Divine Feminine. Instagram message. So if someone's waiting for communication through Instagram, you're going to receive a message. Now, I know we're not all on Instagram, but this is an extra sign for Instagram people. Okay, so if you're on Instagram, you're going to see that post today, or you have seen it on Instagram. You may receive a message. They're giving me blocked throat chakra. So if you haven't had communication for a while, expect it to open up through Instagram. Yeah, look at this. They're blocking my throat chakra. So they may not be able right now to communicate with you. They may be ignoring you, which remember is not intentional, but they're lurking on your social media. Okay, I'm lurking on your social media. I'm looking at the Instagram messages you're posting. I may be posting something to you. So they're lurking around. So just because they may not be physically communicating doesn't mean they aren't. Okay, they're lurking around Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever other forms of social media there are. YouTube is a form of social media. You know, you don't necessarily have to be on Facebook or Instagram. Maybe you've got a website, they're lurking around that, having a look. So they're seeking you out online. Why? Because they're missing you. And it's happening now, it's happening soon. The masculine today is missing you. This is a super powerful message. You're on my mind. Wow. And this is a masculine deck created by a masculine. You're on my mind. I'm missing you. Okay? I'm going to set you, hit you up on social media, or I'm lurking around because I'm feeling vulnerable. I am moving towards you. This is a really powerful message today. It feels like there's a lot of power energy flowing in. Look at this, trust me. So your masculine is saying to you, I miss you. I'm lurking around your social media. I am moving forward towards you because I miss you and want to see you, but you have to trust me. Very powerful. I'm lurking on your social media. Okay, is that card there? Yeah, I'm lurking on your social media. Very powerful. And we've got harmony. By learning to always take a step back and work out what being triggered by someone else is teaching me, this is a massive sign, okay? Because it says to take a step back to think, okay? So they just made me hesitate. So when they're hesitating, that means they're not replying to you, they're being distant or quiet. They are hesitating. They're taking a step back. And this is an opportunity for you as a divine feminine to work out what's being triggered in you, okay? And what your masculine is teaching you through this. So the message says, by learning to always take a step back and work out what being triggered by someone else is teaching me, I begin to understand myself better, work on healing myself, and grow to develop more harmonious relationships with others. So this is saying to you, what triggers you is healing you. Your masculine is teaching you something, and that something is to let go of control. Okay? That's what my masculine is teaching me in union. And he says, I have harmony in all my relationships. So the masculines are starting to understand why you trigger them. And you trigger them because you wake them up to their truth. Wow, I've never felt this love before. What is this? It's unconditional. That's why they struggle to understand. And we've got green Tara, salvation. So you are the divine masculine salvation. You know, you are everything they want. You are their bliss, their harmony, their truth. And this is about their future because they will receive that with you. And this is about commitment, future, even marriage for some of you. Very powerful. So let's do each area of the journey then with the messages through music deck. So what do we need to know then? For twins in separation. There we go. For twins in communication. Okay, 2 there. For twins in union. Okay, this is the way I'm going to do it. For twins in karmic situations. For twins in same-sex connections. And for twins with messages on the other side. Thank you. So the message is for twins in separation. Okay. We've got the feelings are mutual. Wow. So the message is, if you're in separation, the feelings you have for each other are mutual. So don't doubt it. It says they are as mad about you as you are about them. So if you're in separation, let go of that doubt and fear, because it's meant to be. And you know the way you feel about them, and I feel that may be what you're wondering about. Okay, do they miss me? Well, obviously they do. They've admitted that to you. You know, they're saying to you, I miss you, I want to come towards you. I'm lurking around your social media, because the feelings are mutual. If you're in a karmic relationship, we've got, after all is said and done, love is the answer to all of your questions. It removes doubt and it eradicates fear. So if there's a karmic situation, focus on the love. Don't focus on the situation itself. Focus on the love, and that will eradicate all that doubt and fear. Love is power. Do you still believe in the power of your connection? Affirm to the universe, I still believe. And you're going to hear songs that resonate with these messages, okay? So if you're in a karmic energy today, use the affirmation, I believe in love. I believe in the power of love. If you're in communication, 2 cards, big ones here. We've got, it is more than just a physical connection. And this is so powerful, because later I'm going to be sharing the next day in the Divine Masculine Dark Truths. And I recorded that the other day, and it resonates with this, okay? And you'll understand when you watch that video, so look out for that later. But this says it's much more than just a physical connection. So if you're in communication right now and you're thinking, does he just want me for one thing? What does he want me for? Does he love me? He's saying the attraction is physical, spiritual, and emotional. It's intense, raw, and powerful. It's a primal need for each other on all levels. This is the power of twin flame love, and you both feel it always. So if you're in communication, you're going to feel the heat, the fire, the chemistry, the attraction, the kundalini rising up. Even if he's not admitting his truth, or you're not, talking about what you want because you're afraid of walking on the eggshells, you're both going to feel it. So you're both going to be turned on by each other and feeling that desire. If you were wondering if you were on their mind, so maybe you're in communication but they've stopped responding, or you don't know what's going on, this is your confirmation from the universe that yes, they are thinking about you and they need and want you right now. They want you right now. So if you're in communication but you haven't had it for a while, okay, this is your message. This is that song, I Need You Now, okay? And it says, late at night they think of you. Your twin flame is having sleepless nights. They are staying up late alone, looking at your pictures, lurking on your social media, reading through your messages, okay? Searching for you online and checking out your social media. Send them love. This would be a good time to reach out. Remember, this is for twins in communication. So if you're in separation, this could be your sign. Okay, this could be your sign. They're lurking around. Maybe you're being guided to reach out. Do what feels right for you. But never take it personally if you don't get that response, because they never intentionally ignore you. Okay, they're giving me fear and a blocked throat that. For twins in union like me, you are aligned with each other's energy. So if you're in union, you're aligned with each other energetically. You are thinking of each other and being reminded of each other everywhere you go. Your twin flame is thinking of a future with you and imagining you with them wherever they are. You will be together. And this is a big sign, because if you're in union, you're already together. Or maybe you feel in union and you know the conversation is coming or things are moving up. So, you want to be together forever. And me and George do. We were talking about our future, how, in 5 years' time, we're hoping to move to Torquay. And, we were talking about the future and what it holds. And, there's an age gap, and you have to remember that age is illusion. It's like I'm 45 next week. Okay, George is 26. So in 5 years' time, I'm going to be 50. And George is going to be just hitting 30. He's going to be 31. So there's going to be a big, big difference there, 30 and 50. But age is illusion. It doesn't matter. In 15 years, I'm going to be 60 and he's going to be 40. So you have to think of it like that. Age is illusion. It really doesn't matter with twin flame love. For same-sex connections, learn to enjoy the quiet times. So if you're in a same-sex connection, and you're in separation or they're being distant or quiet, enjoy the silence. The silence is when the healing takes place. So that's when they are doing their deepest healing. Your twin flame is healing right now. This is a deep period of transformation in their life and a great step towards your union. And is it Pride right now too? So obviously they're going to be doing some deep emotional healing because of that too. Because they're being reminded of you outside of themselves. If you force things or rush things at this time, it will take even longer. Learn to appreciate the quiet times as a time for self-reflection, self-love, and enjoying doing you. So if you're a same-sex connection, just enjoy being you. Enjoy this time now. Enjoy who you are, where you've come from on your journey, which means all the pain and struggle has brought you here and now. Very powerful. So enjoy being you, have some fun, do things you want to do, and then things will move ahead. Your twin is transforming. And a message from your twin on the other side, they are seeking answers about your connection. So this is reminding you from their higher self that they are trying to understand. And also if your twin has passed over, then they are seeking the answers. They're understanding on a much deeper level why this union is kind of either expired in the physical world or transpired. Very powerful. They have never felt or experienced love like this before. They want to know what it is and are trying to find the answers. They're giving me fear. They want you to be the one to show them what love truly is, and they're imagining how their life could be with you in it. So the message from your twin's higher self is that they're releasing fear about the future, because they want to be with you, they want you to show them what love is, and they want to experience it in the now. So this is the song by Foreigner, I Want to Know What Love Is. So big, powerful messages today. So the songs are Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. The Aligning with Each Other's Energy card is Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac. If you're wondering if you're on their minds, this is Need You Now, the song Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. It's so much more than a physical connection. Madonna, physical attraction. After all is said and done, love is the answer. Love is power. The power of love. Or any songs about love. The feelings are mutual. You are as mad about them and they are as mad about you as you are about them. So any songs about madness, aligning. The feelings are mutual. Okay, what you believe is real. And they are seeking answers about your connection because they want to know what love is. Very powerful. So let me know in the comment section today what songs you hear, how it resonates with that card. Because remember, it's not going to be just one song. Many songs. We all hear songs in different ways. Things that hit you in the feels, things that get you. But today they're lurking around your social media wanting you to know that they care. And it's all happening soon. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.